Okay, welcome to the next tutorial. This one is a tutorial for MySpace sites. It's how to make a Preppy Sign. Yeah, so the first thing you want to do is get the polygonal lasso tool and go around the person in the picture. For time's sake, I've already done that. Yeah, so after you do that, you want to right click on the selected area and click click layer view copy, sorry. Okay, so after you've done that, you'll see you have two layers. If you hide the background layer, this is what you have. So you can delete the background layer if you want. Some people choose not to, but I do. And then you want to make a lot of new layers. And when you do that, the layer that you started with, the layer with the person on, is always going to end up at the bottom. So what you want to do is click that and drag it up to the top. Okay, then you want to go to the layer at the bottom, which is usually layer 2. And make sure your color is set for white. And then come up here to where the gradient tool is, and you want to right click that and click the paint bucket tool. And then you have an option up here where it'll be pattern, where you can basically fill the background with a pattern, or foreground. You want to make sure it's on foreground, and then click. So the background is now white. After you've done that, you want to change this color by clicking on it from white to black and click OK. And then go to your brushes and get your vector brush. If you don't have one, leave a comment on the bottom of the video and I'll send you the URL to one. And you might need to make it bigger so that it fits your image. Okay. Okay, and then just hide the layer with the person on it by clicking this little eye over here, and it just hides that layer. Okay, so then you want to get the elliptical marquee tool and go back down to the layer with the vector on it and select the middle of the vector and then press delete. After you've done that, you want to get the magic wand tool and hold down the shift key and select all the rays that you want to be the same color. So my sign is going to have 4 colors, so I'm going to select this one and then count off 3 and then select that one. Just make sure you're holding down the shift key. Okay, then after you've done that, you want to go to a new layer, the layer right above the one with the vector on it, and click Shift F5, and you'll get the fill thing that comes up. Now you can choose foreground color, which in this case would be black, background color, which would be gray, a color, a pattern, which will be from one of the patterns that you have, history, black, 50% gray, or white. I'm going to choose color, and you'll get the color tool that comes up. And then if you come out here, you'll get an eyedropper tool, and I'm going to use that and select this blue, and then click OK, and OK again. So now it's filled with that color. And then you just want to go back to the layer with your sun vector on it and do the same thing so that all the rays are full. When you're filling up the rays, just make sure that each color is on a different layer. Okay, so now that we have that done, you want to go back and fill each color with a pattern or a brush. So for this one, for the dark blue, I'm going to use the Hollister brush.